everybody. Welcome to Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. Today is your Throw Up Thursday. Welcome to
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to take this moment to thank you and welcome you to
A Quickie with Miss B.
Taco Thursday.
I like mine better.
No, you're stuck.
No, it didn't.
Smelled like puke.
Anyways, all this week we're talking about weird foods found in the U.S. If you missed any of the previous episodes, please go back and check them out. And as always, it's greatly appreciated that you join us and that you keep coming back time after time. And also, when we were on vacation, you were still downloading and listening to all of our previous episodes. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. That was very, very cool.
Okay, so now we're going to continue on this weird list of food items that they find in the United States. This one, I got to admit, I had never heard of. Never heard of this. I don't even know who started this, where it came from. Well, I kind of know where it came from, but I don't know who started it. This one's called KFC's Double Down.
Well, obviously it came
gambling with chicken?
Obviously it came from KFC. Now, is this one of those secret menu things, like where you make it, you put things together, or is it, or do they offer it there, like you can order?
I don't know. Honest to gosh, I don't know. I wonder if that's something that
because they had one. I went to KFC with the kids one day, and they were like, "Oh, I want to get this." I'm like, "What is that?" It sounded intriguing. They're like, "Oh, it's the bowl." I'm like, "The bowl? What's in the bowl?"
Oh yeah.
And then they proceeded to tell me every one of my nightmares was about to come true. They're gonna take mashed potatoes and put gravy on them. You're like, okay, so far I like that. Then they're gonna dump corn all over it. You're like, why are you dumping corn all over it for? Then they're gonna dump this all over it. Then they're gonna jam some chunks of chicken inside of it, smother all that with gravy. Now you got all your veggies smeared around inside your potatoes, smeared around with the. This just sounds like a really bad day, No, then we're gonna cover it in cheese. They're gonna cover it in cheese. You're like, that doesn't even sound appealing though. Like, whoa, everyone loves it. I'm like, well, who's everyone?
I pulled up their menu and I don't see this item on there, so I'm thinking that it's something that somebody invented.
Okay, so it's made up. So you got to buy certain things to make this.
Yeah. So what you're going to need is. You're going to need 2 pieces of chicken, probably chicken breast, because you want something that's going to be somewhat flat or rather flat. And inside there, you're going to add some cheese and bacon between the 2 pieces of chicken. So you're using your chicken patties, if you will, as a replacement for your bun.
Okay.
And then in the middle, you're going to have your bacon and cheese. So you got chicken patty, bacon, cheese, and chicken patty. So it looks like a chicken sandwich with all this gooey cheese and bacony bits in the middle.
So far, I'm not upset at all.
It's weird. Do you know what it is, though? It's fat on sodium and fat on sodium.
Well, and it's also acknowledging that the bread was a waste of time.
Wonder if you should put pickles on that.
You're kind of messing with the awesomeness there. I mean, if I could have a top bun now, better yet, is it a breaded chicken?
This picture that I'm looking at, it looks like it is a breaded chicken.
Could you imagine 2 breaded chickens with bacon and cheese in the middle?
Yeah.
Wow, that should be like, there should be a day for that, like a national day or something like that. National Double Down Chicken Day.
The Wikipedia refers to it as a pseudo sandwich.
Well, I can imagine what the nutritional facts on that are. This is a 3,700 calories, and about 2,000 coming from fat. It's probably got 39.
Oh, okay, yeah.
59 grams of fat.
Yeah, so depending upon the size of the chicken breast, it's going to be 210 to 530 calories.
For each one.
Yeah.
Now bacon.
And let's not forget that, bacon has a lot of sodium, and then cheese too.
Oh, yeah.
So, wow, that's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah. You're not going to be walking real quick after that one.
Oh, gosh, no. I think you're going to go into food coma mode, instantaneously.
Yeah, I've looked at things like I went. What did I see the other day? I was getting. It was Thursday. I was getting Rhett's Wendy's, and I was.
Mm-hmm.
I never ever eat there, but I'm sitting there looking at this thing. Now imagine this thing. So you got your bun, and they've got a patty, and then it's covered in bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a bunch of bacon, and there's a bunch of cheese on it, and then another patty covered with a bunch of bacon and a bunch of cheese. Then on top of that is like onion rings, and the whole thing's covered in sauce. It's called like a Baconator or whatever. And I'm just looking at that going, how can you eat that for lunch though? I'm not doing anything after that.
Yeah, you're gonna go in a coma, a food coma.
And I hear the guy in front of me as I'm waiting. He's like, "Yo, I got that new Baconator." And then the lady's like, "Now imagine this now. There's number one. I don't know. I'm a big guy, but even eating that would probably stuff me beyond."
Oh, gosh.
And I hear him going, "We'll get fries and a chili and a soda." And she's like, "Do you want what size?" And he makes this an extra large. So this guy's going to eat that, an extra large fry, an extra large drink, and he's getting a giant chili. I'm thinking,
oh, it's giving me a stomach ache just listening to you say that.
How are you going to put that away? And in my brain, I'm saying out loud, well, the only thing he needs right now is then I hear him order an extra large Frosty. I'm going, what? That's like a bazillion.
That's got to be like 5,000 calories alone right there.
And you're like, someone's going to have to get a couple shoehorns to get you out of the car.
Oh, my God. No kidding.
How are you going to get out of the car? Your gut's going to be out to here.
Not to mention, you're probably going to put yourself in a diabetic coma with all that.
I mean, I was in shock. In shock. And I'm not small. But I'm like, there's a point where you go, whoa, yeah, you know what? That was an awful lot. I mean, your hubby and me, we had like 4 hot dogs that first day. And it was we didn't eat anything with them either. It was just a hot dog. But we were like, okay, that was a pig out.
Yeah.
This dude had like the 4 hot dogs, followed by a couple burgers, some fries, a little more fries, a bowl of chili, a giant milkshake. You're like, where the human body? How does the human body even hold that?
I know, that's crazy. Whew. And on that note, we need to take a break to go digest all of that. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. Thanks for joining us. Today is Throw Up Thursday. And
wrong. It's Taco Thursday.
This week we're talking about the weird foods that you can find in the United States. If you missed any of the previous episodes, please go back and check those out. Okay, so let's continue on with this. Oh, God. Just even looking at this picture is giving me the bleh. This one, it's called a donut burger.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh. So you have a glazed donut on the top.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. You've got your lettuce, you've got your bacon, you've got your cheese, you've got your hamburger patty, and then on the bottom, you've got another glazed donut.
Now, the one I saw was just burgers or cheeseburgers. They gave you either 2 hamburger patties or 2 hamburger patties with cheese on it. So you had they literally took the donut, though, pressed it on the grill so it got a crust.
Yeah.
Flipped it over, pressed it on the grill, got a crust. So it's thin, and it's got a crunchy crust on the outside of it. So there's that, 2 burger patties with cheese, and the next donut.
I don't know. This is the most that I've ever seen with sugar and grease in one combination.
Well, once again another now a donut's got like what 400 calories on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're putting two of those
Oh yeah,
together.
yeah.
Now you're
And the
adding
sugar content.
you're adding the hamburgers to it. You know what I mean? And the cheese. So what are you looking at? Like 3,000 calories?
Oh yeah, easily.
You're going to be the size of a small cow if you keep eating those.
You know, I'm kind of curious now that you say that, how much calories are in there? Because now I want to know. It's got to be a buttload.
It has to be.
You know.
What do they even call that thing? What do they call it?
I think they just call it a donut burger. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. How many calories in a donut burger? Oh my gosh.
It's got to be.
It can be anywhere between 800 and 1,500 calories, depending upon what you put in there.
That's nuts.
Wow. I guess there's been disputes about how many calories are actually in it. This is just an approximate estimate. I can't even imagine. Oh, wow. There's 610 carbs, 47 grams of fat.
Well, yeah, I mean, like that bacon one that I was looking at has it has 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
All right, 560 from fat. Total fat was 62 grams. Saturated fat was 24. The cholesterol was 205 milligrams. 1,600 milligrams of sodium. 40 grams of carb. Oh my God, you're just gonna die.
That's like way over your intake for the day on just about everything.
Everything.
I just want to know, like, who thought of this? I mean, who was somebody bored sitting around one day and said, I really want a cheeseburger? Oh, let's mix it up. How about we use donuts instead of a bun?
Well, people.
I'm just saying.
People are wacky, but a lot of these things come out of those food trucks where they're trying to do something like shocking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they have their regular stuff, but then you got to have that crazy wacko thing.
Yeah, the one thing that will grab your attention.
I remember I saw one once that had I couldn't believe it. Loaded avocado fries. Avocado fries. I'm like, what is an avocado fry? He goes, you want to try it? I'm like, nah, I got to know what things are. He's like, we take an avocado and we slice it up into like apple wedges. I'm like, okay. They dredge them in flour, roll them in the dip, and put them into the panko breadcrumbs, and they throw them in the fat. I was like, so you deep fat fry an avocado. So you take a healthy thing, and then you turn. Now you made it into a completely unhealthy thing. Then they put those in a bowl and they cover those with cheese and bacon. And you're like, so you took an avocado and turned it into a 900 calorie fat fest.
I'll have a donut burger with a side of avocado fries.
Loaded avocado fries. Bacon and cheese on it. I'm like, wow.
Wow. That would put you in a coma.
Talk about taking
no way.
Something healthy and totally screwing the pooch on that.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just stared at it. We had a truck here, a truck that was just, actually, we drove by it when we were going out Rhett's way, and we were heading past the apple orchards. There's a truck sitting right there on the side of the road. That's the truck. And he was just like, just something different, something interesting. As I went to a fair once, and you know what they were doing? Taking snack food and frying it. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. But you can get like deep fried, what do you call them? Twinkies?
Well, yeah, but it's like, here's a Twinkie. It's got 300 calories for one. It's got like 10 grams of fat for one. And there's two in a pack. What I want to do is I got a really cool idea. What? Let's take them and dip them in pancake batter full of sugar. We'll deep fat fry them, and then you can chuck them down. They were doing Oreo cookies, the chocolate fudge cup. They were doing fudge-covered Oreo cookies. Then they started deep frying all kinds of stuff. They were doing Twizzlers. I'm like, what is the matter with people?
Snickers.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll take them and freeze them and then deep fry them.
So it's not enough that you're eating a Snickers, but let's put some more stuff in it. Let's cover it in junk and then deep fry it. How much fat's in a Snickers? 16 grams? Nuh-uh. Add another 24.
And on that note, we got to go. What's for dinner? Deep fried?
Something.
Anyone?
Scope.